Yo, hello there, what is going on YouTube? So, Lucky HD here, and today I'm bringing you guys another Minecraft pixel art tutorial build, and today we're doing none other than Rimuru Tempest Human Form Part 8. Now, hopefully by the end of the day, we should be able to complete most of the outline. So, not the full outline, just most of it. So, what I mean by the most of it, I mean like this section over here, all the hair done, and we'll leave the face and a little part here for the next part. Usually I would do one more video after this, and that would be the last video. I'm going to do this one a bit different, and basically what I'm going to do instead, and shading everything in on one video, I'm going to do small sections. So we're going to like shade this area, and then when I shade that area, I'm going to cut to me filling in at the end. So I don't know how many shading areas I would do at once in that one video, maybe one, maybe two, depending on how long it is, but I'm going to try and keep those short. But because I'm keeping them short, that means I can actually upload them faster than what it would usually take me. Of course, the only difference would be that would be in one video. This time though, it's just going to be in short videos basically. You see when it's uploaded though, because I don't want to explain too much now. And moving on from that, without further ado, let's actually get on to what we're going to be doing today. And we are going to be needing our black concrete for today, and we're going to be needing our placement block, so our gold block as per usual. And we're going to be moving on to where we left off last part, over here. So without further ado, let's fly in. I don't know if there is a way of flying in faster on console. I mean, probably get a Electro Wing. And once we have flown over to here, we're going to start off by doing an upright diagonal. So we're going to be going up from the top block here. So we've done our upright diagonal, and now we're going to go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. So should have like that so far. And then we're going to do another upright diagonal, and we're going to go up by 2. So 1, 2. Then once we've done that, we're going to do another upright diagonal, and we're going to go up by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And zoom out. Then we're going to do an upright diagonal and go up by 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's have a look what we've done. Then we're going to do another upright diagonal, and we're going to go up by 16 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then do an up left diagonal. And then from this up left diagonal, we're just going to go up by 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And there we go, we just zoom out and have a look at what we've done so far. And now once we've done this, we're going to fly down, and we're going to fly down to this one sticking over here. So we're going to fly into this one, and once we have flown into this one sticking out here, we are going to place one going to the right and one underneath. Then we're going to place another one to the right, and underneath we're going to go down by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then do a bottom right diagonal and go down by 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then do a bottom left diagonal and then go down by 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And as you can see, we just connect to the very final piece there, which means we have done everything correctly so far in the tutorial. Now we're just going to have a little zoom out, just have a look what we've done so far. Really low at the moment because I'm got all lows. I'm doing a time lapse currently, which is I know that most of you should be looking forward to it because it is a Naruto themed one, and it is a very lovely one. Also, we're working on another Naruto themed one because as Naruto is the first one we've done, I like when I'm focusing on these themes, I like to do most of the characters. And that's my plan to doing these pixel arts. So we have a lot being designed basically right now. But enough of that talk. Let's get actually into the building, because I'm not going to waste your time. And we're going to be flying over to this second strip here. So this strip we just finished, the first one here. We're going to move on to the second smaller one here. And we want to be going to these, I believe it's 2 going up from here. So we want to fly to those 2. And here we go. And once we have flown to these 2, we're going to go up by 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And there you go. As you can see, it's just in line with this 3 over here as well. And then we're going to move into the right, so we're back to here basically. And we're going to do an upright diagonal. Then we're going to go up by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to place 1 to the right, and then fly back into the left. And then once we've flown back into the left, we're going to go up by 4 on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to zoom out so you can see what we've done so far. So we should be looking like that. So it's 8 going up there, 1 to the right, the 8th one, and then there's 4 going up. Then I'm just going to fly back in. And once we fly back in, we're going to do an upright diagonal. And we're going to go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do another upright diagonal. And this time we're going to go up by 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And again, that should be 16 in total there, including the first upright diagonal we did. Then we're going to fly back into the top. And we'll do an upright diagonal. And from this upright diagonal, we're going to go up by 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And again, that should be 18 in total, including the first upright diagonal we did. And then we're going to fly back in and do another upright diagonal from the top. And once we've done this upright diagonal, we are going to go up by a lot of blocks now. So we're going to go up by 34. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. Now, we'll zoom out. If you do want to count that, just to check you got it right, you can pause the video and just check that you've got 35 in total, because that'd be included in the bottom right diagonal. That's 35 in total. So, pause if you want to check. For those that are just winging it, oh, you just know you got it correct to the 35. And we're just going to start off by doing a double left diagonal. And go up by 6. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then, we're going to do another up left diagonal. And we're going to go up by 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, we're going to do another up left diagonal. And we're going to go up with 4 for now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place 1 to the right. And then we're going to place 2 going on top from this one that we just placed to the right. So 1, 2. And then we're going to fly back down to the left here. So back down to this bottom left here. And what we're going to do once we've flown to here, we're going to place 1 down. And then we're going to place 1 to the left. And once we place 1 to the left, we're just going to fly back into the right. And when we're back to this right, we're just going to place 4 going up from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to fly in to the left here. And we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to place 1 going to the left. And then we're going to place 1 going underneath. And then we're going to fly up, moving 1 to the right, so over to here. And we're going to go up from this middle one here by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to move back on to the left hand side, so back to this one here. And then from here, we're going to move up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to place 1 to the left. we're going to fly into the right, and we're going to place one on top, and we're going to place one to the left, and then we're going to place two going up, so 1, 2, and then we're going to place one to the left, one underneath, and fly on top, and then on top we're going to place two going up, so 1, 2, and then we're going to do an up left diagonal, and place one on top. Then we're going to do another up left diagonal, and we're going to place two on top, so 1, 2, and then we're going to do another up left diagonal, and then this time we're going to place 8 going up top, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then do another up left diagonal, and then we're going to place one on top, and there we go. There is that little part there done. So I'll just zoom out so you can see what we've done. It was a bit rough explaining that area there. I don't like outlining the black concrete when it goes thick. It's hard to explain. For me it's easy to do, it's just hard to explain really to the best that I can explain it. Well, I think we explained it well enough for you to follow to the best that we could do. And once we have done everything here, we're going to fly to the two sticking out there. So we're going to fly back into here. And once we have flown to here, and the bottom right of it, so the very bottom of it, we're going to do a bottom right diagonal. And we're going to place one going underneath, just like so. Then we're going to do another bottom right diagonal. And we're going to place 3 going underneath. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do another bottom right diagonal. And we're going to place 4 going underneath. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do a bottom right diagonal. And from this bottom right diagonal, we're going to do another bottom right diagonal. And we're going to go underneath by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to fly out quickly. And what we're going to do is we're going to repeat this one that we just done here. So bottom right diagonal and going underneath by 4. We're going to repeat it 2 more times in a bottom right diagonal direction. So fly in, and I'm going to do a bottom right and go underneath by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. And there's 2. And then there you go. That's that little part there complete as well. So quite nice and simple. There's not a lot of lining to do today. So this video will probably be kept quite short. I don't want to rush and do the face, because then that's just going to make me just do more stuff. And we still do have actually quite a lot to do. So it's just we're probably actually going to cut a lot of this video. So like I'm not so sure how much I've done on that, because there's a lot of big lines to pause and count how much we're going up. Anyway, moving on with the build. We're gonna fly to the one sticking out here. So let's fly over to here. And once we've flown over to here, we're gonna place 3 going to the right. So 1, 2, 3. So we should look like that. Just gonna fly back in. Then we're going to do a bottom right diagonal, and we're going to place 4 going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do another bottom right diagonal, and we're going to place 2 going underneath. So 1, 2. Then we're going to do another bottom right diagonal, and we're going to do 3 more bottom right diagonals from here. So 1, 2, and 3. And then from this third one, we can place 1 underneath. So we should look like that so far. Just going to fly back in. And then we're going to do another bottom right diagonal. And we're going to place 1 going to the right. Then we're going to do another bottom right diagonal. And then we're going to do another bottom right diagonal. And we're going to place 2 underneath. So 1, 2. And then do another bottom right diagonal. And then we're going to do another bottom right diagonal. And then do another bottom right diagonal. And then we're going to place 1 going to the right. So we connect just like so. And there we go. Once again, that means we have done everything correctly so far in this little section. And just overall in the design. Because sometimes you may not even realise that you went wrong somewhere. And there we go. Once we have completed this little section, we're going to do the last outline for today. I'm not going to do anything more because I don't want to extend the video too long. Well, actually, no, we do have 2 more outlines. We're going to have to use our placement block to get there. But we'll do those lines after we do this line, I think. and we're going to fly to the very right end here. So right here, we're going to move into the road end, and once we move to the road end, we're going to move in one to the left, so to this block right here. And once we're at this block, we're going to go up by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then do another left diagonal. And we're going to go up by 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then we're going to place 1 going to the right for now. Then fly back to the left, and we're going to place 2 going up. So 1, 2. And then from these 2 that we just went up, we're going to do 5 up left diagonals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so we're going to place 1 on top, and then do another up left diagonal. And then we're going to place 2 on top. So 1, 2. And then do another up left diagonal, and place 1 on top. Just like so. And there we go. There's that little part there complete. And once we've completed that, we're going to move back over to the one sticking out over here that we placed to the right. So we're just going to fly back into here. Then from here, we are going to do 3 bottom right diagonals. So 1, and 2, and 3. And from this third one that we've done, we're going to place 2 going to the right for now. So 1, 2. Then we're going to fly back into the middle one, and we're going to place just 1 on top. And we're going to fly underneath, place 1 underneath, and then we're going to place 1 to the right. And once we've done that, we're going to place 1 underneath, and then we're going to do 6 bottom right diagonals from here. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move up 1 and place 1 on each of these apart from the end one here. So we're going to skip the very bottom one, and we're going to move up to 1 to this one here. And I'm going to place 1 on top, and then basically I'm going to do an up left diagonal, and then another up left diagonal, and another up left diagonal, and then another one. And as you can see, we should just look like that. So it's quite easy to explain. You just basically skip that one, and then you do it all the way up until you reach back to the one that we placed underneath, just like so. And then once we have done all of that, we're going to fly back to the one that we placed here in the middle, sticking up. So we're going to fly back into here, and we're going to place 1 going up, and then we're going to do an up left diagonal, and place another 1 on top. And then we're going to do another up left diagonal, and place another 1 on top. Then we're going to do an up left diagonal, and we're going to place 2 going on top this time, so 1, 2. We'll just have a quick zoom out just so we can see what we've done so far. So we should be looking like that. I'm going to fly back in. I'm going to do another up left diagonal, and we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then do another up left diagonal, and we're going to go up by 2. So 1 and 2, and then do another up left diagonal, and go up by 1. And then we're going to do another up left diagonal, and we're going to go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then do another up left diagonal, and we're going to go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then from here, we're going to do another up left diagonal, and we're going to go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to do another up left diagonal, and from this up left diagonal, we're going to go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you're going to have to bear with me here. So we're going to do an up left diagonal first. So start with that. And now we're going to go by a lot of blocks. So a lot. We're going to go by 55. So without further ado, let's get placing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. And there we go, that should be 55 in total. Now, if you want to pause the video and count if you've done 55 in total, so that would be 56 overall, including the up left diagonal. So you can pause if you want to count. If you know you've got it correctly or just think you've got it correctly, then we're just going to continue on. If you're not so sure, then it's always best to check. Or if you just want to wing it, then hell, go for it. And so once we have done 55, moving on, we're going to start off by doing an up left diagonal. And we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do another up left diagonal, and we're going to go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do another up left diagonal and go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then do another up left diagonal. And then this time, we're going to go up by 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And do an up left diagonal, and we're going to go up by 1. And now, we're going to repeat this little 2 here that we just done, so this one right here. We're going to repeat it 7 more times in up left diagonal direction. So, up left diagonal, up by 1. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And that is 5, 6, 7. And there we go. That is all of them done. So that should be 8 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And once it's done 8, take our gold block and go all the way to the left. And oh, would you look at that, we connect. And there we go, that is everything so far done. Now, I was going to do these other 2 lines, I'm not so sure how much time I got, so I'm going to leave them out. If I do have more time, I'll probably cut out all of this and just, yeah, and do it, but maybe not. We're just going to break our gold blocks actually as well, before we end. But that is literally everything so far. There is just 2 more little lines to do in that section. And then, like, pretty much your hair is complete, and then we are literally done. But we're going to leave that for the next part, where we'll finish off the rest of the entire outline. And then, as I said, we'll start doing the shading in small sectors. So, we'll shade, and then we're going to cut to it, and then we'll leave it there for, like, just 3 seconds. Or you can just pause the video, but we'll leave it for 3 seconds, and then you can pause, and then we'll move on to, like, the next sector. So, they could be, like, depending on how long they could be like a short. So if, for example, I might do the left eye, it might be like a short 3-minute explanation, and then boom, cuts out, it's all filled in that little sector, and we move on to the right eye, another like 3-minute, boom, cut out, we're done. Do the eyebrows, we're done. Do the mouth and nose, we're done. And then we'll probably potentially do the face, and then do that, boom, cut it out, and then we're done. And then that will probably be the end of that part. And then it'll be the same for the hair. We'll probably do all the hair. Actually, the hair's like, I don't think there's a lot of shading in the hair. There's a bit, but we might do the hair maybe with like the scarf. We'll see what parts we do with what parts, depending on how long each part takes. So basically, I'll finish a sector, edit it. If there's more that we can do in it, we'll do that as well. But we might do it in like parts. So this is like first part, potentially this is second part, and then that'll be the end of that video. Then shortly after that video is uploaded, I'll be working on another video editing, and then that would be either just uploading as well. It would be like the face, and then it'd be like the hair last. That's probably how it's going to go. Okay, and without further ado, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. We will explain how we'll do it at the end of the next videos. And without further ado, enjoy the rest of your day, peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.